Hey guys, what's going on? Manchester United review here, and in this video I am going to be talking about the prospects of Manchester United finishing in the top four of the Premier League table, and basically whether it is possible as a United point of view. Obviously I'm very biased, but we'll have a little chat about that and we'll see what people think about the situation. So at the moment, United are actually fourth in the table at the minute. You know, they've done well so far. They're not doing great, but they're doing better than what they did last season. I think the focus this season was purely to get Champions League football. At the moment, they're in there, they're doing that. You know, they're aiming for what they need to do. It's interesting to look at the points tally score when you look at the fact that Van Gaal had the same amount of points as David Moyes. I don't think that matters. At the end of the day, he was in a high position. He's in fourth, and like you say, simply because of the CV that Van Gaal's got, you know, the fact that he's worked at Barcelona and Bayern Munich and all these other fantastic football clubs, he will have more time than David Moyes. David Moyes never won anything, and I think this season that's going to be tested in Van Gaal. I think he's got to do something big. I just can't see him buying anybody big in January. I really can't. I think, you know, he's very stubborn, which I do kind of like that, but then you don't want to go as stubborn as Arsene Wenger where he's going wrong with things. It's evident that United need to buy a defender. Whether they buy a defender this season of quality, I don't know. Myself personally, people go on about Hummels being bought and all these different players, you know, world-class defenders, which quite frankly would not leave their club in January. I mean, I just wouldn't know why you would leave your club in January. So I think realistically, a lot of people wouldn't agree with this, but I'd probably go for Ron Vlaar from Aston Villa. I think, you know, he's managed him with Holland, Van Gaal. I think it would be good for a short-term deal. It'd have some experience at the back. And, you know, Vlaar playing with Rojo, I think, you know, you got Rojo's pace, you got Vlaar's knowledge of the game. I think, you know, things like that may possibly work out. I don't know. I don't know what his mentality is there. Question is whether Aston Villa would let him go or not. But, you know, there's other transfers going on, whether, you know, De Gea's going to Madrid. I really hope that doesn't happen. And there's even more talk about United maybe buying the forward in Gareth Bale, and the fact that the David De Gea transfer fee would be subsidising for the Gareth Bale bid. I don't really think it would. I think it's sort of going to be one of those things that fades out in a matter of time, because Gareth Bale's gone there. It's his dream club, apparently. You know, he's doing really well. So it'll just be interesting to see whether he'll keep this same team going through the end of the season and get Champions League football. I think the summer is going to be absolutely huge for United. I think they spent so much money on midfielders and strikers this season that they need to look at the defence. Well, saying that, you know, they paid money for the defence. You look at the likes of Luke Shaw and Rojo being brought in. You know, Luke Shaw was 30 million. I don't know how much Rojo was. It's a lot of money, and I think they still need that. I think with the likes of Phil Jones, Johnny Evans, Chris Smalling, they're just not good enough. They are just not Manchester United players. No matter how many times you sit there, I go to Old Trafford day in, day out to watch this team, and they are not good enough. They really aren't. And I think something has to be done, whether it is in January or whether it is in summer, I don't know. It's more likely to be in summer. I don't think he's going to mess around with the whole morale of the camp at the moment. I don't think it's great, but I think when we play Cambridge on Friday, I think that might be an interesting turning point to see how we get on and the mentality of the team. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Do you think United will finish in the top four this season? Will we get Champions League football? And also, if so, who do you think will buy in the transfer window? All right, guys, as usual, please remember to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe already, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.